The old lighthouse stood resolute against the relentless waves, its presence a ghostly silhouette against the night sky. I was drawn to it by a peculiar urge, an inexplicable pull that only grew stronger each time I visited. Everyone said it was automated, that no human hand had touched its mechanisms in years. Yet, each time I stood at the precipice, a shiver coursing through my veins, the beacon would ignite. It cast long, sinister shadows across the rocky shore, revealing shapes that seemed to whisper my name. I knew there was something more, something waiting to be uncovered, hidden within the blinding flashes of light. As I delved into the history of the lighthouse, I discovered its dark past. A tale of a keeper who vanished without a trace, his mind supposedly unraveling under the isolation and the ceaseless storm. The townsfolk spoke in hushed tones about how the light would guide ships only when it sensed a soul as tormented as the keeper's. Each visit, the whispers grew louder, echoing through the chambers of my mind, compelling me towards the edge where the light shone brightest. It was as if the lighthouse had its own consciousness, feeding off my curiosity and fear. One stormy night, driven by a force I couldn't resist, I returned. Standing at the brink, the wind howling in my ears, I watched as the light flickered to life. The shadows danced wildly, and I saw them, figures of those lost to the sea, stretching out their hands, beckoning me closer. Their eyes were hollow, their expressions a mix of longing and despair. It was then I realized they were not just apparitions but remnants of souls trapped by the lighthouse's malevolent energy, yearning for release. In a moment of clarity, I understood that the lighthouse was a beacon for lost souls, and I was its next keeper. As I edged closer, the ground crumbled beneath me, and I felt myself falling into the abyss. The light continued to shine, brighter than ever, as if welcoming me into its eternal embrace. My last thought was of the shadows, now at peace, and I knew that soon, I too would become a part of the lighthouse's haunting legacy, a guardian of its eternal light.